Hi there, just an update on my running efforts since I was on here last. I did a video on, I think I just finished, what was it? Around the Bays, Wellington Sydney around the Bays. And I put on that video that I was going to do Waitueri and then on to Rotorua half marathon around the new course around the forest. And I did the Waitueri and that went really good, and went on to do the Rotorua and that was awesome, all good. So there's the Waitueri, little medal for Waitueri. Choice. And for Rotorua, there's a little Rotorua one, you can see that, pretty cool little medal. And basically I've been doing videos on here about training for half marathon, over 50s, and I started doing half marathons 2014, 2015. Only did basically one half marathon 2014, 15 and 16, that's Rotorua. But then I had a goal of doing a few more. Auckland half marathon in November, I think that was, and then February Sydney around the Bays, or last year's Waitueri. But the Waitueri 2016 Rotorua, I did a good time of 1 hour 31, and so been training up since then. But not long after that got injured in one of my calf muscles and didn't seem to couldn't get under about 40 minutes. But eventually on this year's Waitueri in April, did in 1 hour 38, and that was excellent. But my goal was to do these 3 or 4 half marathons, and then finish up with Rotorua, try and do a good time at Rotorua. That was the main goal, do a good time at Rotorua. But another injury came back after, when I was 15 k's into the Waitueri run. Leg, I got a little bit of a sprain in the leg, so pretty much cancelled Rotorua. But the goal was to do these 4 or 5 half marathons and then get on to Rotorua and enjoy that run, do a good time. But 2 days to go, decided, there's still time to go, so I'll go up there. Was my goal, because last year at Rotorua, I did Rotorua last year, so 2014, 15, 16, but 2017 last year, I got 5 k's into the half marathon. This was around the roads, the old course, and leg completely sprained out and had to sort of like hobble back, and it was like a bit humiliating, and wanted to get the medal last year because the Rotorua's only started to make medals, to give out medals, and I was hobbling back, and some bro said, "Oh, you got a good t-shirt there, bro," because in my goodie pack I had the t-shirt, the Flash Rotorua t-shirts, and I thought, I'll be back next year. So that was my deal. I was determined to get back to Rotorua this year and finish it. But I nearly didn't make it for other injuries. But probably been training a bit wrong. But when you give it, 100%, you risk having injuries. But all injuries, all part of the fun, really. So I got there 2 days to go with Rotorua this year, and I was determined to get there, and curious to see what the new half marathon track was like. And lucky I went. It was totally awesome track. And so after finishing Rotorua, that's kind of come to have a rest from running for a couple of weeks or a month, but definitely want to get back into it. But I don't want to plan too far ahead. No point in planning too far ahead. Who knows what's happening tomorrow? But I'm glad they changed the course Rotorua around the Red Forest. Is awesome. They should have done that years ago. You know, some people might not like the Red Forest because they like running on the roads, but if I do happen to get into it a bit more in the future, it will be, you know, more of these probably trail runs. Trail runs are awesome. So that's me just summing up my training up for half marathon, and let me know how your people's training's going and what's the latest with yours, how you're training and how the training's going. All good, and might put another video on here some stage soon, and I'll see you later. Awesome.